Hello and welcome back to our channel. আমি ইন্ডিয়ান হিষ্ট্ৰীৰ প্ৰিভিয়াছ ইয়াৰ কুৱেশ্যনখিনি ডিছকাছ কৰি আছিলোঁ আৰু এই ভিডিঅ'টোত আমি ডিছকাছ কৰিম ইণ্ডিয়ান হিষ্ট্ৰী 2011ৰ কুৱেশ্যনখিনি. We are hopeful that you are getting benefited from our videos. So I request you to like, share and subscribe to our channel so that you never miss our videos. So let's get started. So we have the first question as the Purna Swaraj resolution of the Congress was adopted on 26 January 1930, 26 January 1931, 26 January 1929 or 26 January 1932. So the correct answer will be 26 January 1930. So actually the Purna Swaraj resolution was adopted in the year 1929, but this date 26 January 1930 was special because the Indian National Congress requested the people of India to observe this day as Independence Day since 1930. So moving to the next question. Who initiated the Home Rule movement in India? Options are Lajpat Rai, Maulana Azad, Chittaranjan Das or Annie Besant. So the correct answer will be here Annie Besant. But Home Rule movement was first initiated by Bal Gangadhar Tilak in Bombay in the year 1916 in April. But Annie Besant initiated the Home Rule movement for rest of the India in the same year in the month of September. So here the correct answer will be Annie Besant. So moving to the next question we have. The Indus Valley civilization belongs to Paleolithic age, Neolithic age, Mesolithic age or Chalcolithic age. So the correct answer will be Chalcolithic age. So this age is known as Chalcolithic age because এই এজটোত ইয়াৰ বেছিভাগ টুলস বা সামগ্ৰী বনোৱা হৈছিল কপাৰ বা ষ্টন ইউজ কৰি. So most of the equipments were made of copper and stone. So moving to the next question. Who among the following was the first to visit India? Huensang, Fa Hian, Yi Tsing or Megasthenes. So the correct option will be Megasthenes. So Megasthenes was a Greek ambassador of the king Seleucus Nicator. So he visited the court of the Mauryan king Chandragupta Maurya. His valuable work was Indica, from which we get valuable account of India and Mauryan administration. So moving to the next question. Ahilya Bai was a distinguished Maratha leader, Rajput leader, Mughal leader or Sikh leader. So the correct option will be Maratha leader. So next we have, during which period did the East India Company begin to build up its territorial power in India? So the options are beginning of the 18th century, last quarter of the 17th century, middle of the 18th century or first quarter of the 19th century. So the correct answer will be middle of the 18th century. So East India Company became a territorial power after the Battle of Buxar in 1764, after which they got the Diwani rights of Bengal, Bihar and Orissa. So moving to the next question. What is the date of the third Battle of Panipat? AD 1551, AD 1761, AD 1661 or AD 1861. So the third Battle of Panipat took place in AD 1761 between the Marathas and the Afghans led by Ahmad Shah Durrani. Then we have, which act transferred power from the East India Company to the crown in India? So the options are Act of 1861, Act of 1858, Act of 1892 or Act of 1853. So the correct answer will be Act of 1858. So the transfer of power from East India Company to crown was facilitated by the Act of 1858 after the Sepoy Mutiny of 1857. Then we have, the first railway line in India was laid in 1852, 1857, 1853 or 1885. So the correct option will be 1853. So the first railway line of India was laid in 1853 from Bombay to Thane. During that time, the Governor General of India was Lord Dalhousie. So moving to the next question. The slogan Inqilab Jindabad was given by Chandrasekhar Azad, Muhammad Iqbal, Bhagat Singh or Mahatma Gandhi. So the correct option will be here Bhagat Singh. Actually the slogan Inqilab Jindabad was coined by Maulana Hasrat Mohani. কিন্তু ইয়াত যেহেতু অপশনত হেতু দিয়া নাই গতিকে ইয়াৰ কারেক্ট অপশনটো হ'ব Bhagat Singh because Bhagat Singh popularized the slogan. So moving to the next question. Which of the following events can be ascribed to the year 1919? Options are Jallianwala Bagh massacre, partition of Bengal, permanent settlement of Bengal or subsidiary alliance. So the year 1919 is best known for or worst known for the Jallianwala Bagh massacre. So এইটো টপিকত আমি বহুতবাৰ ডিসকাস কৰিছো. So no need to further discuss it. So moving to the next question we have, who wrote Vande Mataram? Options are Muhammad Iqbal, Sarat Chandra Chatterjee, Bankim Chandra Chatterjee or Rabindranath Tagore. So the correct option will be Bankim Chandra Chatterjee. So moving to the next question. The Indian National Congress was found during the viceroyalty of Lord Canning, Lord Armrest, Lord Dufferin or Lord Curzon. So the correct option will be Lord Dufferin. So the Indian National Congress was founded during the viceroyalty of Lord Dufferin in the year 1885 and it was founded by Allen Octavian Hume, a civil servant from Britain, and W.C. Banerjee or Umesh Chandra Banerjee was the founding president of Indian National Congress. So next we have Do or Die was the slogan during the Swadeshi movement, the non-cooperation movement, the civil disobedience movement or the Quit India movement. So the correct option will be Quit India movement. So the slogan Do or Die was given by Mahatma Gandhi during the Quit India movement in the year 1942. So moving to the next question we have, A.O. Hume was a scientist, social worker, civil servant or military commander. So he was a civil servant and he founded Indian National Congress. Then we have the capital of British India was shifted to Delhi from Kolkata in the year 1908, 1937, 1911 or 1947. So the correct option will be C, 1911. So it was shifted from Calcutta to Delhi during the Governor Generalship of Lord Hardinge. So moving to the next question we have, Indian National Army was headed by Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, General Chariappa, A.G. Khan or M.N. Roy. So A, Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose is the correct answer. So next we have the Swadeshi movement started during anti-Bengal partition movement, non-cooperation movement, civil disobedience movement or none of the above. So the correct option will be anti-Bengal partition movement. So an important part of the Swadeshi movement was to boycott foreign goods and to promote the goods that are being made in India. So at this we come to the end of this video. Next video to ami 2008 or question in discuss korim. So hope you like the video. If you like the video, please share it and subscribe to our channel so that you can get timely update of our videos. Thank you.